Good morning, guys. I'm supposed to be fishing at Lake Braddock today, but unfortunately, gate's locked. So I think I'm just gonna end up hitting the res. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm gonna go. We'll see. All right, guys, I'm fishing in Bull Run today. It's an arm off of the Occoquan Reservoir. Just want to give you guys something new. I know the Occoquan Reservoir videos are probably getting old, but I tried to go to Lake Braddock today. Gate was locked, couldn't get in. So this is what we're gonna work with. Let's go do some exploring, guys. There's one right out of that tree. Just a little guy on the Kitech swim bait. He crushed that thing too. It was awesome. He's a chunky one though. Fish number one came right out of that tree. I'm sitting in 15 feet of water right now. There's probably some more up in there. About to find out. He must have come up off the tree and smashed it. Look how fat he is too. It's a good looking fish. Alright guys, we're going to talk about my favorite bait, the jig. So this is a black and blue dirty jig. It's 1/2 ounce. I have a flapping hog trailer on here. This is Gary Yamamoto Bait Company. For the size of the jig, generally I'm starting off with a 1/2 ounce and I'll downsize to 3/8. Once in a while, I'll go with a 1/4 ounce if I'm fishing pretty shallow. So I'll fish a jig in so many different situations. It's my favorite bait to throw. I throw it all year long. It produces fish for me all year long. I'll make a cast, try to skip it up there. I'll let it sink on a slack line, keeping a constant eye on the line. You always want to do that because you can tell if you have a fish before you reel down to it. Like sometimes you can even feel a bite on slack line, which doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but it's true. I mean, it happens to me all the time where I can feel like a little tick or a jump in the line and I'm already ready to set the hook before I even reel down to the fish. In open water, you know, cast it out, let it fall on a slack line, keeping an eye on the line again at all times. You always want to keep an eye on your line. Give it a hop, reel down, give it a few hops. You want it to have a nice erratic hoppy action, at least in the summertime. That's what I've found to be the best kind of way to work it. And you just feel for a bite. Usually they'll hit it pretty good though. So if I'm fishing deeper water, right now I'm fishing 13 feet of water and I'm jigging it back to the boat. If I do hit something, whether it's a log or a rock, I like to pop it off of it, get it to the other side and let it sit there and just kind of let it marinate for, you know, as long as I feel necessary. And a lot of times there'll be a fish on the other side, or if they are watching that, they will react to that bait flipping over top of the cover and they'll hit it. But nothing there, unfortunately. I switched over to the 3/8 ounce jig. So this is going to slow a little bit faller, really. So this is going to fall a little bit slower than your 1/2 ounce jig. It's a smaller profile as well, so it's going to be easier for them to eat. And if they're being finicky, they might just grab it out of habit. So we'll see if they want this one. Hope I can catch some jig fish for you guys today as I'm doing this small little jig tutorial. It'd be pretty funny if I didn't. There we go. Come on. There it is. Little guy. Hit it right on the other side of this tree as I was slowly working it back. Small fish, but it's a fish. I wasn't getting bit at all until I downsized to that 3/8 ounce. All right, get out of here. That's the second fish I've caught in a tree today. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm about to head in because I have to get into work. I'm going to show you my jig box though real quick because we're talking about jigs today. As you can see, most of these guys are going to be black and blue. I also throw a little bit of like the watermelon black with a little bit of red, and then the peanut butter and jelly style purple. I also keep my jig heads in here, swinging jig heads, 3/4 ounce, 1 ounce. I have some shaky heads in here, a couple of Texas rig weights. I have football head jigs, shaky heads, spot removers, you name it, it's in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Sorry I didn't catch any giants or anything, but we are going out tomorrow. Ace and I are doing a little 1 versus 1 out here on the res. So like and subscribe. See you soon.